Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to Paradise Hills. So today we're doing a little bit of logging. The reason we're doing logging is just because we were looking at the fields and the fields looked alright, so we thought we'd do a little bit of logging for a bit. Because on this map, Norm, who is on here, does quite a bit of logging. I think he's one of the ones that does a lot of it. And I think Dustbow does quite a bit as well, so he does a little bit of that. So we thought we'd help them out a little bit today because we were kind of looking at the fields, and the fields all look pretty good, so thought we would just give them a hand by cutting down some trees and adding to their stock of logs. So as you can see, I'm in the Ponzi Scorpion, and Spud is on the Peterbilt truck, and Honey there is working away with the wheel loader, doing a fantastic job, I must say. So this is what we're going to do for a little bit. It won't be the whole episode, but I haven't done much of this, so we figured we would do a little bit of logging, have some fun with this for a bit, and then I think there'll be a crop ready next growth cycle, so we'll probably work on that when that is ready. I can't figure this out. I don't know what the control is, but one of my controls on the Scorpion for my side panel makes it like rotates the cutter, but I don't want it to. It was not intentional, so all right. It's funny, you can kind of tell when it's ready because it kind of like sticks to the tree. So anyways, I just want to take a quick moment right now to thank my patrons once again. Thank you very much, guys. I much appreciated the support that you give me. I really appreciate it, so thanks again, guys. Anyways, so Honey, like I said, is working away on the wheel loader. Oh, that's a terrible view. I think he's waiting for Spud. Now, the weird thing about this particular Scorpion, I found at least right now, is I don't know. We have drive control on the server, and I don't know if drive control is causing the problem or not. But for some reason, I'm not able to like back up in this thing right now very easily. So like, here, let me show you. I think it might be drive control, but I'm not sure. So like, if I try to back up, like this is what happens. It kind of like just kind of like tries to back up, but it's not. Like, shuttle control is usually the culprit of something like that, but it's weird though because I can go forward no problem, but backwards for some reason is a problem right now, so I don't know. Alright, let's get this tree right here. I think it's the how you can call it, when I rotate the arm, it'll also, yeah, that's what it is. When I move it to the left, it seems to be the case. It'll also decide to like rotate. That's good there, I guess. It's strange though. I don't know. I should have been recording, but I managed to like tip over the Scorpion somehow. I don't know how that happened, but we managed to do that somehow. So, well, I did. I said it wasn't a we thing. It was a me thing. Due to my epic skills. Not really. Alright, so do you guys need more logs, or is that fine for now?
It's good for now. There's a few laying around we can pick up.
Okie doke. Is there another, do we have another tractor with some sort of loading mechanism?
I don't think we do.
Look at Honey, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It's like he's done that before or something.
Yeah, the loader isn't quite tall enough to get over the edges of the
what trail going wrong?
I thought there was a gap in there to do it. Yeah, there's a gap, but I think right here there's a gap where you can kind of put the loader. At least that's what I remember it's supposed to be, at least.
Then you're sort of off center when you pick them up.
Yeah. Alright, so I am going to go grab, I think it is, do we have any, oh, the stump grinder's there. So I need a tractor, and apparently none of them are over there. Nope, nope, nope. I guess I need to grab one of the JCBs maybe? Where's the JCBs?
Stump.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the stumps. I'm just looking for a JCB. No. Raise it. Nope. Guess if I limited to just tractors, it'd probably make my life a bit easier. No, no. It's probably up here somewhere. So, there we go. This always happens. On this map, I find, whenever you kind of like go from like one area to another area, it always happens like that. Alright, let's grab the JCB here. Turn off the shuttle control, because that is terrible. I don't know if there's a way to like have it set up so it's always turned off on the server. I don't think there is, as far as I know, but it seems like it would be a good idea to have that, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just coming down now with the stump grinder. Be there in a bit. So, I don't know, it's kind of a strange thing, so. But as you can see, there's the corn we have right there that I planted a while ago. And that's the barley, I think, up there that I planted with dust bow the other day. Still looking good. Let's go check it out real quick, actually. I think it's still good. If you're wondering where these lines are coming from, that's from spraying. Yeah, it's a little high on N right now, on nitrogen, but that's not the end of the world, I guess. You get 75%, so, from, I think, N being that high. So it's not like, it could be a lot worse, really, so don't really need my FPS up there. Alright, here we go. We need to turn left up here. And I think the stump grinder's over by the mill, so. And the reason why I picked up the JCB specifically is because it can do 70 clicks, which is awesome. And more tractors should be able to do that. That's the reasons why I tend to drive semis around a lot, though. Because most of the times the semi will basically do everything you need to do at a speed you want it to do it at. Because often when you're driving around, like, you want to go from point A to point B, and you don't necessarily need a tractor per se, so a semi will do the job in a much faster manner. Alright, here we are, down by the mill. So there's the telehandler, and I don't think we have the... I'm just gonna take a quick peek around here. I don't think the stump grinder is on this section. I think it's the other section over there. This is what we're getting the logs for, these types of things. Just keep them running. Because it makes us money. Although we do have quite a bit of money right now, but that's besides the point. Yeah, it's the other area. So, I don't know, this is a really nice map. I do like it, actually.
You just drive forward if you want.
The forestry area is actually quite a nice little area here.
Back up, we got not much to lose here, so.
Did you guys lose a log again?
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't do logging. It's like, anything you do, you're gonna lose a log. Maybe the physics will improve in FS17, right? Who knows? We'll be able to drive the trains with the logs on them then. So, I don't know, that... I think I've mentioned this already, but that seems like a bit of an interesting thing to do, is to have that functionality set up with the train driving and whatnot. A little bit more. There we go. I'm gonna put it on the front because I can on this tractor. It just makes it easier to line it up and stuff. So I believe we started over in this area. Let's see if we can't find a stump or two. We need to grind. Now this is the hard part, trying to find them, I guess. Ah, there's one. So let's get this lined up. I guess it really doesn't. Turn it on. I don't think I haven't used this thing in a long time. Nope. There it goes. My question is it going to work the way I want it to? I don't know. But the cool thing is, oh, I guess I got it. Sweet. I didn't think I was going to be able to get that. Awesome. I know I'm amazed by that, but like the number of times I've used this, I could probably count on like, I don't know, maybe on one hand. So that's why I'm like, we could always bring the telehandler down here. If needs be, at least. Alright, let's get this stump right here. So the cool thing about this is I'm able to use the stump grinder with my side panel. So like I'm actually using like what would be used for front loader stuff on the side panel, which is kind of interesting. There we go. Which makes it kind of easy to like maneuver, like because before what you'd have to do is you'd have to use your steering wheel. You'd have to use your mouse to get it to set up that way. So
just back into the thing. Oh.
Let's see. Are there any other stumps around here? We cut more than just 2 trees. I'm fairly certain of that. The only problem is I need to find other stumps.
That's stuck on the upright. I think that one will stay.
Yeah.
Is it which you got one stuck over there?
No, it's just it's getting caught, so we can't actually push it. But it seems fairly in place, so I'm gonna take it. I'll run it down.
Oh yeah, that should be fine there. All right, let's see if we can't.
Stupidly doing hill climbing.
Peterbilt can hill climb anything. So that right there, that Spud's driving, is the Peterbilt. I think it's a 379. I think it is, and it's the Forestry Edition. It's the one that comes like you have the Forestry Edition one, and then you have the regular one. We have the Forestry Edition because that's what we use it for primarily on the server, is forestry, which is kind of neat. So I don't do a lot of the forestry, admittedly. That is something that, like I said, Norm, Duspo do a lot of that. Spud and I just kind of happened to hop on and do a little bit of this today because it just seemed like the right thing to do. Can you not get those, Ethan?
Oh, I'm just lining them up to make it a bit easier.
Alright, where's the other stump? Do you know where the other stumps are? I only found 2.
There's one right in front of me.
Alright, let me go get the stump grinder then. One sec. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, there's one over there, looks like. Yes. Let's get that one over there. I think we do, what, 4 trees, something like that? Let's lower that down. There we go. It's funny, I actually have the Ari, I don't know how you can say it, stump grinder on the server, or uploaded to the server, but we don't have it activated at the moment, so. But the in-game one seems to be working fine for the most part. We don't have any problems with it, so. Not yet, at least. No, just a little bit. Like in reality, if you were to come
There's
up...
one right on the right-hand side of me, too.
Alright, I'll grab that in a second, too, then. Alright, so there's one over here somewhere that Pony was talking about. Where is it? So there's one up here somewhere. I don't know where. It is over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. The hard part's trying to find them sometimes. That was one thing that I think Norm mentioned that a while back. He was like, "Yeah, if you're gonna cut the trees, you have to make sure that you have to make sure that you kind of leave enough of the stump so it's visible, so it's easy to get, but not too much. I think, is there any other ones? I don't think so. I think I got all the stumps. Think being the key word here, of course.
Oh, there's one over here on my left behind me.
Like I said, I think. Alright, let's get this one over here by Spud.
There'll be an episode just to stump grinding.
Whoa, I cut down some trees too, right? Alright, so let's get this right here. Let's line it up a little bit.
Can't see it on the ground.
And
There you
there we go. Got that one too. Sweet. How about we finish up here and then we'll progress time?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back once we clean up all these logs, and then we may have a corn harvest to do. We'll see. I think that's what we have lined up, so I'll see you in a bit. Or how about... Alright, and we're back. So we did a little bit of forestry stuff there. And now we're just back on field number 1 up here. And Spud's currently just harvesting some corn. Should be a good yield. How does the yield look so far? After that first like 2 meters.
12%.
So it looks like it's going to be a pretty good yield actually. So it should be interesting to see how it pans out.
Oh, it looks great. 6.6, 57% moisture, 6 and 4 PK. Perfect.
Nice. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better combination. Jeez. All right, so yeah, he's only done what, almost a full pass, and he's almost full already, believe it or not. So, and I got the JCB. We have both JCBs on the map. This one is a smaller one from the JCB DLC, and we also have the other one, which is a slightly larger one. So, both of them work really well. I like them because they go so fast. That's the reason why I like driving them, at least. And this, we did have the Flygo Bull from OEB, but we deleted it. We deactivated it from the server for the time being, just to see if it would fix an issue. But I think we still have the same issue. But we're gonna find out probably later on today. So we'll see what happens. Excellent. Almost 10,000 liters from that whole pass.
So a headland around here.
Okay, I'll let you go around. I'll pick you up on the other side there. But yeah, it looks like we've gotten a pretty good little yield here from this. This is like almost perfect. I think it's no, that actually a 5 and 4 is like perfect, I believe. So 6 and 4 is pretty close. So if I go back to my soil mod reference sheet here, let's see, 5 for N is 100%. So 6 is probably that doesn't say what 6 would be, but I'm sure it'd be like 90ish. And then 4 is 100%, so that's like bang on. And moisture is 57%, which is like bang on as well. So it should be a pretty good harvest from this particular field. So we'll see what happens. Well, from what I can tell already, it's already a good yield. So let's hop back in the tractor because Spud is already at 22%. Just from that little tiny area right there, he got 22%. So. That's the reason why I'm like, okay, well. And those are the soybeans that we were doing a little test on. So it should be interesting. I should have enough space to come up beside you there, eh? Well, maybe not.
No, I don't think so. This is a pretty long pipe on this one. You can eyeball it and put the pipe out.
No, I think it'll just right over. Well, I'll stick right back behind here just in case.
Roger that.
So yeah, this is the soybeans we planted down because we weren't sure whether we would be able to harvest them or not. Because we had trouble before harvesting soybeans on the map, and then we took out a mod or
Those
two.
grid lines have a name I heard this morning watching editor videos on websites. Can't remember what it's called.
They have a name for the grid lines there?
Yeah, each square itself can only have 4 textures per grid. So
Maybe it's associated with the chop straw mod then. I mean, because it's like an extra texture. That's what I'm referring to.
could be.
So, alright, so what's going to happen is, that's not too bad. 80% from like one pass, that's pretty good. So the yield should be pretty darn good in this, actually, this particular field, so pretty impressed. Did a pretty good job maintaining that field. I think it was, I think Spud and Louie came around the other day, and they put herbicide down maybe, or moisture, I'm not sure. Alright, so now we have time to come up beside him here. It's at 80%, so let's come up here, get lined up here a little bit, engage our cruise control, and that should be close enough. Oh, just missed it. I just missed that one. Ah, oh well. So that's what happens when when the combine gets full. It like just goes a little bit further than you want to usually. So there we go. So that should be close enough now. Yeah, there we go. We're good. So we just that's funny. I thought I was like bang on there. I'm like, oh, no, apparently not. Apparently I wasn't quite as bang on as I thought I was gonna be. Alright, I'm gonna go unload this real quick.
Right.
Our fabric info boards pallets. Place not free. Alright, good to know. Alright, so this is I don't spend much time up here in this area. This is where you drop off your grain, obviously. And one of the cool things about this little map is it does have a digital board, which I think is kind of neat, actually. Is that not far enough for him? There we go. So it does have a digital board, which is kind of neat. So it shows you what your oats and barley and corn is. Where's corn on here? Maize, there it is. So our maize, we have 30,000, it looks like, or is that 300? It's like 30,000. Alright. So one of the nice things about Glance mod is that mod in the top left-hand corner there. People ask me about that every now and then. It's called Glance. And it's nice for when you're on the server because you can see what other people, what the levels are, what they're doing, for example, as well. So for example, I know Spud's at 16% right now, which probably means he's not quite at the end. Yeah, see? Just a lucky guess, I guess. But, that is the benefit of Glance, really. So it really helps to, like, kind of keep an eye on what's going on. It's nice when you're on single player, too, I've discovered. I don't find it as much of an issue on single player. Just because I set the things up, so what they're doing, so I basically already know what's being done. But I guess in multiplayer it's nice because you can see what's going on and you can keep an eye on whether they're spraying the right thing. Because I definitely have done that before where I've not sprayed the right herbicide, or I think last time I was seeding and I switched seeding types in the middle of the field, right? So that never works out very well. But it happens sometimes. There we go. Nice. And that's just the case in-game harvester. Nothing too crazy there. Perfect. Yeah, this is yielding really nicely, actually. So when you get soil mod working just perfectly, the yields are really nice. So like right here we have, like I said, the moisture level, N, the PK is all like just the right level, and that's the reason why we're getting such a good yield off this. So it should be interesting to see what the total yield is. I wasn't counting, but probably should have been now that I think about it. Or wasn't keeping track of it, I should say. But that would be something to do. And then we also have this field over here that looks like it's ready to go as well. Let's see. I think this one is too. This is all barley. Yeah. It's all barley. And then these little grid patterns, what Spud was talking about before, where it's about textures. So, someone was actually left a comment the other day saying it has to do with the map, so could be that too, the way it's set up. So, last couple maps we played on have been Stevie's map, so perhaps it's related to the number of textures that Stevie decides to put on his maps. I don't know. So, could be anything. So we'll probably have to harvest that barley there today too. So, we'll see what happens there. Spud's at 43%. It's going to make a turn soon, so we'll come back around there. Weed prevention on the one little square is like +1 day. That's funny. That is too funny. Anyways, folks, I think I'll end the episode there because you've seen a corn harvest before. I don't know how long it's going to take to do the whole field. We're maybe halfway-ish, less than halfway-ish, and this is already a 26-minute video, so I think we'll stop it there for the time being. So if you like what you saw, folks, let me get out of the corn here. There we go. So if you like what you saw, folks, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Paradise Hills. My name's Iain Robson again, and I'll catch you guys later.